Hey guys, this is Nana from nanda'scrafts. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I want to show you guys how I made this cute snowman fabric decoration doll. I made the hat and I made the scarf, and I will do a separate video for the hat and for the scarf. And look at how cute he is. And to make this snowman, you're going to need 4 different sizes of circles. So this is for the small doll size. And for the body of the small doll, you're going to need a 23.2 centimeters. For the head, you're going to need a 17.5 centimeters. For the feet, you're going to need 12.2 centimeters. And for the hands, you're going to need 8 centimeters. For the hands, you're going to trace this 4 times on the fabric, because I do make the hands for my dolls with 2 pieces of fabrics, so you need 4 for the little hands. You're going to need a hot glue gun, fabric tack glue. You're going to need a brush. You use a dry paint brush to clean your doll. You just sweep it out and keep your doll clean. Then you're going to need fabric paint. So I use this one, Tulip Slick. So the black is to make the doll's eyes, and the mouth, I like to use the fabric paint to make the mouth. But you do going to need a pen to make the doll's mouth before you paint it, because you're going to trace with the pencil, and then after that you're going to paint. And I'm going to use a pen to paint the doll's mouth with the fabric paint. You don't have to paint the doll's mouth. If you prefer, you just use the pen or a Sharpie. I prefer to use the fabric paint because I like the color as it is on the doll's mouth. And then you're going to need this type of thread. This is the Button and Craft, and I just double up on the needle. You're going to need the wooden dowel. I use this to stamp the doll's eyes. And then you're going to need ribbon to make this part of the doll right here. You're going to need a fabric strip that goes around the feet. And now let's get started. Here I have a piece of the fabric that I'm going to use for the Snowgirl. That's what I'm going to call her. Okay, so for this, you're gonna poke your needle through the fabric and poke it in and out. So just keep doing the in and out movement until it's completely done. So right here, when you start pulling, if you're not paying attention, it's going to make a knot. So that's why you have to keep an eye on if you are using the double thread. So now it's all done, have enough stuffing, and now I need to glue this piece of circle in here to cover up this open area, and one for the head. So it's just big enough to cover up, and I'm gonna use the hot glue for that. And I'm using the hot glue on a low setting. Every time, if you're going to make a fabric decoration doll, be sure to use the hot glue on a low setting. Now just finish it up, glue all the parts that didn't glue. There you go. I'm going to do the same thing right here with the doll's head. And there you go. Now it's time to make the little hands, which I have in here the 2 fabric pieces. For The little hands, I'm just gonna use it one thread. I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the body of the doll. There you go. Now I'm going to edit the stuffing. I don't need to edit a lot of stuffing in this because it's just the little hands. You don't want the little hands to be very bulky. But you don't want them to be kind of empty either. So I'm going to edit just a little bit more. And there you go. Now I'm going to close this one. And I'm gonna go with the needle through the loop. And I'm gonna do it again. And again, but I'm gonna go through this other side just to be more secure. And there you go. Now the little hands is all done. Now I just need to make the fingers in here, and I'm going to use one thread, and be sure to have a knot at the end. And now I'm going to just do this first. Now I'm just trying to choose the side that I want the little fingers to be. I'm gonna use this side right here. So I'm just gonna poke with the needle right here. And then I'm gonna poke through with the needle through the same hole right here. And then again, I'm gonna do the same thing. And now through the same spot, I'm gonna go back. And then I'm gonna poke it through right there. Maybe a little bit close. No. Right here is fine. And I'm going to do the same thing. To the same spot. And do it again. Like that, and then go back through the same spot. As you can see, that's how it looks. Now you just need to do this. And then through the loop, go twice. And do it again. And through the loop, go twice. And then you're done. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this other one. So now I have all the pieces ready. It is time to put the doll together. First of all, I'm going to glue the feet on the doll. And for that, you can choose the side that you want. So you just want to make sure that this is going to be glued on the right spot. I think right here, it's fine. I'm going to add a little bit of the fabric tack glue right here. And then I'm going to use the hot glue. And now I'm going to attach to the doll. And you're gonna press this really hard until the glue is settled. You probably will hold for about a minute. So I'm just gonna glue this part over here, and then I'll be right back. And there you go, I finished glue this one right here, so it's a little bit messy over here on the bottom. Now I'm going to finish glue this one. So I'm just gonna add glue right here and right here, and then I'm going to press it in and hold. As you can see, this one didn't glue as well. I'm probably going to try to fix it. If it doesn't fix it, I will have to make another one. And there you go, I had to make another one because this one is all destroyed because the hot glue. And I will just save the stuffing for another doll. And then the feet is supposed to be looking like this. And of course, after you glue for the first time both feet, you're going to have to add glue little by little and press and hold it until the feet it's all glue. So it's supposed to be looking like this. And of course, you're going to have dry glue on the side, so be sure to just clean a little bit of this hot glue just by pulling out. And then after that, you're going to edit a fabric strip. So I'm going to edit a fabric strip in one, then I'll be back to edit the other one with you guys. Okay, I already edited the fabric strip, and now I'm gonna go do in this one right here. And this is the fabric strip. The link is down below if you want to learn how to do this. And as you can see right here, the end of the fabric strip is on this side. I want to have the other one on this side. So I'm going to start gluing on this side like this. So I'm going to use the fabric tack glue. And this one I went over twice. I'm going to do the same thing with this. So right here, I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue. Here they go. Now I'm going to cut right here. And then added a little bit hot glue. Now we need to glue the head. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of tacky glue in the middle in here, and then I'm going to apply hot glue in here, and then I'm just gonna glue the head and press it down, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I already glued the head on the body of the doll, and now I'm going to glue the ribbon in here. So here I have the white ribbon, and I just need just a little piece just to go over the top. So I'm going to cut right here. And then the other one's gonna be the same size. Then I usually burn the ends, and that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to apply the fabric glue right here on the top. And then just put the ribbon on top. Be sure this is all the same size. And there you go. Now I'm going to finish glue with the hot glue. If you want to use just the hot glue, go ahead. I prefer to add a little bit of the fabric tack glue and then the hot glue. Now it's time for the scarf. And I'm going to do, see there is the knot. So the knots have to be down. So like this. I'm just gonna check it out first. There you go, it's gonna be look like this. I can go ahead and glue right here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of glue in here. And then I'm gonna glue this right here. And this one I'm gonna glue right here. And there you go. Now it's time for the hat. And the hat has this right here, which I'm going to cut a little bit. This is gonna be inside because I'm gonna roll it and glue. So this part's gonna be on the back. So I gotta make sure the hat, it's all down. And now I can add it a little bit glue right here. So what I'm just doing now is just added a little bit of glue in here. So the head will be all glue to this part of the head. Now I'm going to add a little bit glue in between, and then it will be all done with the hat. So you just have to do carefully. I'm almost done. As you can see, I'm just adding a little dots in between, like that, and then press and hold. And then right here. and press and hold. Now I need to make the eyes and the mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna use this pencil over here, and then I need a ruler. Then you gotta make sure that start right here. So it is 7. And then you want to make sure the eyes is in between. So 2, maybe right here, and the other one right here. Now let's check it out. Yeah, there you go. Now I need a paper plate and the paper towel. Be sure to shake the fabric paint. So at Walmart, you can find a package with the wooden dowels, and it's going to come with different sizes. So you choose the sizes that work better to make the doll's eyes for you. If you decide to make a fabric doll like this, so I'm just going to stamp the wooden dowel on the paint. Be sure to take a little bit of the extra out and stamp the eye. Now the same thing I'm going to do with the other one. And there you go. Now we're going to take the extra paint of the eyes, just like this, and then wipe it down on a paper towel. And then if I want, I can just go ahead and stamp again, just a little bit. And I will do the same thing, take the extra paint out. And I'm just gonna let it dry. Okay, now it's time to make the mouth doll. And I'm going to use a penny for that. There you go. Now I'm going to use the pink fabric paint. It's a little bit more work, but that's the way that I like to do it. And there you go. Now I'm going to paint her cheeks with the fabric paint. You can go ahead and use blush if you want. I'm going to use the paint. So you just dip the brush on the paint and take the extra of the paint out, and then just do this on the doll's cheeks. And now it's time for the nose, and I'm going to use the orange enamel dot. Oh, I want to make sure I mark the nose first. So without gluing, I'm just gonna add it here, just to check it out. There you go. And now I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue in here. Now I need to glue the hands. So just brush the doll a little bit. Now just to make sure that where I am going to glue the hands. So right there. So I'm just gonna add in hot glue. And press and hold. So holding there for a minute or so, I'm going to add just a little bit hot glue in here on the back of the hand. And now I just need to glue the other side. And the snow girl, it's all done. She is so cute. And I added a little bow right here. And here it is, the snowman. They are so cute. I just love it. I appreciate the time that you spend with me. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave it a like. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.